Hello yoga friends, and welcome back to my 30-day yoga challenge, where we do 10 minutes of yoga a day for 30 days. My name is Jessica and this is day 21. Today we'll be working on flexibility for the calf muscles, which are located just behind the shins here on our lower legs, right here. We will be needing a rolled up blanket or towel works as well. And let's find a tabletop here. Knees directly under hips, wrists directly under shoulders, making sure those knees are hip width distance apart here. We're going to take our towel or blanket and place it just over our calves, directly behind the thighs, and go ahead and sit back on that blanket. Now, if this gets uncomfortable for you, just take a Sukhasana easy pose. And from here, we will flutter the eyes closed, evening out the breath, in and out through the nostrils. And we'll begin our practice by setting an intention. The one I'll be using today is I don't sweat the small stuff. I don't sweat the small stuff. And begin to inhale the energy from that beautiful intention in through the nose, deep in the belly. And open the mouth, sigh, exhale out anything extra that you may have brought onto your mat today, knowing that you can always return to your intention throughout practice and perhaps throughout the rest of your day. Coming back to that even breath here. And let's take about 2 more rounds of breath. And on our next inhale, we're going to find that tabletop position one more time, removing that blanket from our calves and placing it just at the front of our mat for later. Making sure those knees are right under the hips, wrists directly under the shoulders. Let's bring that right foot out, straightening that right leg, and gently rock forward and backward, stretching out that calf on the right side here. Just kind of feeling where you're getting in to that stretch. And let's bring that right leg back to our tabletop. And let's straighten the left leg, flexing that left foot, maybe rocking forward and backwards, or staying and breathing in stillness where you feel that sensation. And let's bring that left leg back into our tabletop here, flexing both feet, gently pressing the hips up and back, finding a downward facing dog here. Maybe generously bending the knees, and we're all going to simply walk out our dog here by bending one knee and then the other, really getting into those calf muscles here. And let's do that for 3 more rounds of breath, finding your own pace. And on your next exhale, lower the knees back down to the mat into a tabletop position. Let's find low crescent by bringing our right foot in between the palms at the front of the mat, inhaling those arms overhead for that low crescent. Let's straighten that right leg, flexing the right foot. Exhale, forward fold over that right leg. And instead of just staying here in half splits, let's go ahead and grab around the ball of the foot with our right hand and gently pull the toes back toward the hips here. So you should feel a little bit more sensation in this calf muscle. And one more round of breath here. And next, inhale, gently bend that right knee and come back to our tabletop position. Bringing that left foot in between both hands. Inhale the arms up to the sky for low crescent on the opposite side. Let's straighten that left leg, flexing the left foot. Exhale, forward fold over that left leg for half splits. Bringing our left hand around the ball of our foot and bringing our left toes slightly back towards our body. And one more round of breath here. And next, inhale, gently bend that left knee and bringing the left leg back to a tabletop position. Let's flex the feet once more and send the hips up and back for that downward facing dog. Just staying in this down dog for one more round of breath. Next, inhale, rise up to the balls of the feet and just gently walk forward, finding an exhale, forward fold. Now, instead of taking a regular forward fold, we're going to take our rolled up towel or blanket and gently flexing both feet, place that underneath the balls of the feet. Finding our forward fold here. Making sure not to lock out the knees here, but keep a very gentle bend in them, or bend them however much you need. You can take 3 more rounds of breath here. Knowing that if you shift your weight a little bit more forward, you'll get a little bit deeper into the calves. And from here, let's plant the palms, gently bend the knees here, removing that blanket, just placing it at the front of the mat and stepping back into a tabletop position before sitting back on our heels and finding our way onto our backs. Keeping our knees bent here, soles of the feet on the ground. Let's inhale that right leg up to the sky, making sure we're flexing that right foot here. Grabbing behind the leg, maybe right hand behind the thigh, left hand behind the calf. And inhale, bend that right knee. Exhale, straighten. And from here, you can even pull those toes towards the ground for a little extra opening here. 2 more rounds of breath. And gently bend that knee into your chest and release that right leg to meet the left on the mat. Inhaling the left leg up to the sky, grabbing behind where it feels comfortable. And inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Maybe grabbing those toes and pulling them toward the ground a little bit. Making sure we are being very gentle here. We don't want to go past our edge. Two more rounds of breath here. And gently release that left foot back down to the ground. Let's inhale the knees into the chest. Maybe giving ourselves a big hug or rocking side to side. And straightening those legs out, bringing our arms overhead, finding a nice, good morning stretch. Before coming into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Maybe bringing the rolled up blanket or towel just underneath the legs here. Adjusting any clothing or hair that might be distracting. Scanning the body for any tension we can let go of. And simply letting go here. You are welcome to stay in your Shavasana for as long as you'd like, as this is where I'm going to leave you. I want to thank you for coming to practice with me today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 22. Namaste.